There we go. Hello. Good morning. Let me know if you can see me and hear me in chat. Hello. I'm Becky. I'm with the Bead Place. We are a nearly 4,000 square foot bead and yarn shop in the St. Louis area. We are also an online retailer and wholesaler on beadplace.net. We have beads and yarn and all kinds of arty goodness. We have a lot of fun here. Um, I am solo today. Usually Abby is here. Oh, I forgot to say, it's Thursday at noon. You know what that means? Coffee. Hello. Um, obviously, I haven't had any coffee yet. I'm not quite awake. I am so glad if you found me here today. I messed up and I went live early on the originally scheduled stream, so I had to reschedule a new one. So anyway, um, here we are. I'm so glad you found me. Hi, Zakia. Hi. You can see me and hear me. Good. I did it right. I messed it up at first, but we fixed it. It's good. It's good. So last night we we talked about the color combo. The color combo is originated by Carrie Griffiths, and it's put on by Carrie Griffiths and Paula Keen in the Facebook group called Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists. What it is there are three colors, and black, white, and a metallic. You can use those colors however you want to make whatever you want, whatever medium you use. I did some gel prints, and last night we picked out some beads here, and we're going to make a beaded bracelet out of it. So let's get to it, and I will show you what's going on down here on the table. Let's see if I can switch over. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. I think we're down here now. Good morning. Hi, Sherry. Cherie, sorry. Yeah, let the business begin. That's right. Hey, Susan, how are you? So last night we showed off these gel prints that I made. The mark making element this month is zigzags. So we did that with beads with a zigzag charm. And so here's the gel prints I made. The colors are Payne's Gray, which is a dark, translucent grayish blue, sky blue, and cobalt. Although we've had a difference of opinion of what cobalt is. I think cobalt is this. Whereas Pantone says cobalt is more like a medium cerulean blue. So anyway, these prints just kind of show the difference of when you put the colors next to different colors, how they look different. So that's pretty cool. Also, we are selling, we have available the pre-order for the, what are we calling this? Smattering, mystery smattering of these beads here that we picked out last night. And anybody who places an order with that mystery pack will get one of my gel prints with it until the gel prints sell out. So that's cool. Abby's here. Say hi, Abby.
Hi, Abby.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the link in chat for you guys. Sorry I'm late. I just got out of a meeting and
she had a meeting, but she's here now.
I'm here now.
Yay. I was explaining that I kind of had a little mess up, but we fixed it and we're here now. And they found me and party on, Wayne. Okay. So last night we picked out some beautiful beads. We have some check glass. We have seed beads. We have these lightning charms that are our zigzag. We have some daggers. We have these Payne's Gray dyed jade. We have some coral, some apatite, all kinds of goodness. I believe this is jade also. Yeah, here's some agates. Awesome. Cool. So we are going to take some Eslon. And I'm going to...
We didn't vote on silver spacers yet.
Oh, we didn't vote on spacers. Let's do that now. I'm cutting off a wingspan of Eslon, which is when I hold both my arms straight out to the sides, I cut that much Eslon, which is about 5 feet. Okay, so spacers. These spacers won't be included in the mystery smattering of beads, but they are available on our website. So which beads should we use in today's project? We have these 3mm hex. Those are cute. Let me take some out of the bag so you can see all of them. And we will look at them that way. Okay, so there's these. That'll be number 1. These are these little 3mm hexes. They're very versatile. We love them. We use them a lot. And then we have these darker silver daisy spacers. These are cute too. Okay. And then we have these bigger, I don't know if they're hexes or octagons or what, but they're little 3-dimensional shapes. They're cute. And they have little flower almost designs
Cut
on them.
corner cubes.
Yes.
That's what they're called.
Cut corner cubes.
Because they're cubes with the corners cut off.
Yeah. So that's number 3.
Yeah.
So the small hexes are number 1. The daisies are number 2. And the cut corner cubes are number 3. So let's see it in chat which ones you'd like me to use in this bracelet design. So what we're doing is something similar to this. I'm going to put beads on the S-lon and tie some knots every now and then. And I'm going to do some fancy stuff too. Last night I told you I was going to wear some kumihimo today. So this is kumihimo. So this is the Japanese braiding technique that we were talking about, that you use like a disc and it's, you know, like a frame, and it does that. Isn't that cool?
It is cool.
And that's what it looks like if you put beads on it. And put a little charm there. And I just have some floaters. I like to put little floaters on there, little danglies. Cool.
Yeah.
So also in a little bit, I'm going to get a lobster clasp and a little bit of chain so that it's adjustable when I put it on. So yeah, cool. So let's get started. How's the chat going? What spacer are they liking?
It looks like number 3 is our winner so far, but not a lot of votes in yet because of that comment delay. So we'll wait just a few more minutes.
Okay. So for this one, let me take this off and I'll show you what I did. Sometimes I just do like random, and sometimes I do what I did here, and I'll show you. Each one of these is different. It's constructed kind of the same. I love this style because you can do so much with it, but they're all a little bit different. Let me get underneath the technology so I can get this off of me. There we go. Working tight quarters here today. Okay, so there's the chain. This is about 8 inches of chain or so. Sometimes I put on more, sometimes less. So for this one, I did long sections of beads between the knots. I put knots every now and then, and I added little patterns. So you see little sections of patterns. You don't have to do that. Sometimes I just do random. Right there, I put what I call a bridge. It's just some chain that goes from there to there. So you put the chain on, do some beads, put the other end of the chain on there. That's that. Got some metal in there. There's some daggers. We have daggers in today's beads too, so those are fun. And there's some more metal. Some seed beads. And there's our lobster. So that was a lot of fun. This is kind of streamlined. It's sometimes they have more texture, sometimes they're sleek. This one is sleek. Sleek. Yeah. So let's start off. I always like to start off with something small.
Before we start off, Barbara would like to know if we can show the spacers again so that more people can vote.
Yes. So here's number 1. It's that little 3mm hex beads. Here is number 2. These are the daisy spacers. That is number 2. And number 3 is the cut corner cubes.
Yeah.
They're a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
I like them all.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to decide for us. Yeah. So I discovered a new technique when starting these. but I'm going to need a lobster or some chain before I get started with that.
You need to get you a silver lobster?
Yes.
Sure.
And I will show you what I've discovered. So up until now, and it's so obvious, you never like do something. I've been doing this for years. This is like my signature design. So it's funny because it's like so obvious. Like, why did I think of this before? Duh. So you know how when you make jewelry with wire and a crimp, you put your tail back in here to hide it? Well, why wasn't I doing it with this? I've been tying it off and putting a drop of glue on the knot. Okay. So I found that it's even more sleek and professional looking if I do this. So I'm going to put a lobster on here. Told you I wasn't awake yet. Pressure. There we go. Gotta start singing. That's the trick. Okay, so I'm putting a lobster on here and I'm tying a knot. I like to go through my lobster twice with the string, but that's just me. I've never ever seen this string break. That's not to say that it won't break, it's just to say that I have not seen it break. But I like to go through my lobster twice, or whatever I'm tying onto here. At the ends, I like to go through it twice. And I'll make a knot. There we go. And then I will make an overhand knot right here with my working thread. Okay, so pull it nice and tight. That is a very secure knot there. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a couple seed beads because they have bigger holes in them. And I'm going to go over my tail with a few beads and hide the tail. That way we don't have to cut the tail so short, like right up against the knot. To mix it up, I'm going to put a couple spacers in there. Uh-oh, I just started using number 3.
I think 3's our winner.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good because that's what I'm using.
Was the daisy spacer number 2?
It was.
Okay, so actually 3 and 2 have tied.
Okay.
So I would say we could do both if you wanted, or
Cool.
you could just make an executive decision to, like, your vote could be the tiebreaker.
Yeah, well, I will use both because I like both. And variety is awesome, obviously. Look at the table. Variety is good. I kind of like a little of this and a little of that.
Love it.
Yeah. And not just with beads. I like to make my own snack mix. Fun fact, I make my own snack mix, and it's a little of this and a little of that.
Thanks, Cherie. I'm glad you're here.
Okay. So let's put a couple more of these seed beads on, and then I will show you what we are doing here. So this is probably the trickiest part of the whole thing, and it's not even that tricky. So I put some seed beads on here, and I'm going to take my tail from the knot where I tied on my lobster.
Are you going to wiggle your tail for everybody?
Wiggle my tail. And I'm going to put it through the seed beads and the spacers because they have bigger holes. And also I like to start in my designs with smaller beads. It just kind of tapers it down and makes it look good. And also it's easier to function with the clasp. It's easier to use the clasp. I'm not quite in the spirit to make sentences yet.
Sentences are hard.
I've only had like 3 sips of my coffee.
What the heck?
Yeah, I know. So
I'm almost done with mine. Although I went to my first job first, and then I had a meeting, and now I'm here. So I feel like that's okay that I've almost finished my coffee. You got to catch up though, Becky.
What was your first job?
My first job.
You own this place.
My first job of the day. Alex has a vintage clothing business.
Oh, yes.
And so my first job this time of year is to be his assistant as he goes picking for vintage clothing because this time of year is busy for gift giving.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to go pick vintage clothes for his business.
Yeah.
First thing in the morning.
Yeah, he was here this morning mailing off a bunch of packages.
He was.
He's doing good business right now, I suppose.
Yeah, always during holidays.
That's awesome. People getting their friends and family some vintage stuff.
Yeah.
Love it. What is this business called?
Artifact Vintage.
And where do we find him?
I don't know. On Instagram, I guess. I don't know. I can look it up.
So little tail is poking out right now, but we're gonna fix that later with some little snips. So cool.
You can find him at the Makers Market at Verona Coffee on Small Business Saturday.
Oh, check that out. That's cool. Okay.
You can also find fabulous sales here, both in store and online on Small Business Saturday.
Oh.
Can't share the details of that just yet, but it'll be cool.
Yeah. It'll be a surprise. And guess what? This will be my first Small Business Saturday with the Bead Place. I've been around like forever, but usually we go out of town for my daughter's birthday that weekend. So I'll be here for that fun this year.
You're going to love it.
Yeah.
It's a party.
It's a party. I like parties. Party days at work mean I get to wear headbands. I like to wear like my unicorn horn, or like I have a crown of flowers. We have fun here. We have fun here. We are fun employed. Still need to make that t-shirt that says that.
I think you and I are the only ones that get a big kick out of that. Everybody else kind of groans and rolls their eyes when we talk about it. So I don't know that I want to invest in having the screens made up for staff t-shirts if we're the only ones on staff that like it.
I'd wear it. I'd wear it. Cool. Okay, so I'm just randomly putting beads here.
Oh, you hit me.
Uh-oh. There we go. Cool. So if you have a big hole bead next to a knot, you can either make 2 knots or you can put on a smaller bead in front of it. But, you know, like I said, I haven't had much coffee yet, so.
Or you can loop the thread through it in the same direction again to create a stop bead.
Ooh, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. So isolate that last bead there. See, it just slid over that knot real easily. So I'm going to take the thread and go back this way and pull this through. There you go. There's a new technique for you. And then just slide it down with your fingers and see what that does. It locks it in place.
Lock it in.
Lock it in. And it shows that cute little knot like on the outside. And there's a little bit of the thread hanging out. I think it's cute.
Super cute.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So if you do a couple of those, I'll show you what happens if you do a couple of those. I'm gonna.
What happens?
It'll like buckle up on itself and it'll become like a little cluster of berries.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or you can create illusion style designs by leaving spaces between your stop beads.
Uh-huh.
And it'll look like your beads are just suspended.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just going to put one bead and then I'm going to put a knot over here. See it? I'm not going to put the knot next to the beads on all the sections. The sections can be uneven because then you get more movement.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
On this one, last month, I didn't put much movement at all. And that's different than a lot of my bracelets. But this one's going to have all kinds of randomness in it. And then next month for December's bracelet, I have a completely different technique in this style for you. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
You know what else is going to be fun?
What?
The Great Bead D-Stash next Friday.
What is that?
That is a sidewalk sale of, well, a virtual sidewalk sale because it's cold outside. So it's a virtual sidewalk sale from some of your favorite Great Bead Extravaganza presenters. Starting in the wee hours of the morning and going through the full day. There will be, oh, sorry, the phone's ringing.
Phone's
There will
ringing.
be lots of fun sales, D-Stash, closeouts, great opportunities to buy like unique items. We're going to have like kind of like an early Christmas clearance. So we're going to have like really great quick gift idea kind of things. And we're going to have like blowout prices because for us, it's like late in the holiday season.
Blowout.
Because a lot of times people need time to make stuff ahead of time.
People have been Christmas shopping for Christmas beads since what, August?
holiday beads are in season all year round at the bead place.
That's right.
Um, so for people that are procrastinators like us, it'll be just in time for your holiday gift making, and holiday designs.
Yeah. I'm going to do a daisy spacer.
Your cup cozy is cute.
Yeah.
Did you show that on screen?
I did not. I should do
Can
that.
we do that real quick?
Uh-huh. You going to go to Facecam for
Yeah,
that?
we're on Facecam.
Hi.
I'm going to link the cozies.
Yeah.
It's actually a yarn cozy.
I'll show it off in a second. I'm fighting a daisy spacer right now.
Fight it. One of our local customers, Delia, she sews beautiful items, and we carry her handmade yarn cozies here. And Becky is using one as a drink cozy, and I think that's so cool. So Delia hand sews. They're like double lined. Is that what that's called? It's like double sided.
Yeah.
Infinity, not infinity.
Yeah.
No,
There's a seam inside.
Yeah.
So it's a tube that's sewed up.
Yeah. So they're $9.95, and they're supposed to be yarn cozies, but I very much like that use of it. So there's all kinds of really cool patterns. And she brings in new patterns each season. There's some like all season patterns, as well as we still have some of the Halloween and spooky season designs and stuff.
This is spooky season, but for me, I do skulls and black cats all year long.
Yeah.
So
they're tarot cards, so people use tarot cards all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So isn't that fun? It says her little logo right there.
It's very cute.
Isn't that adorable?
I love it.
Yeah. So the cups from Scooters sweat a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, hey, yeah. And look, there's no sweat on the table.
They can't see the table. They have to believe us.
You'll have to believe us. You'll have to believe us. Okay. So let's do one of those magic isolation things that I was talking about. Okay, so I'm going to put on a seed bead. And I'm going to go through it from the back like a stop bead. There we go. This will get my fine motor skills working.
Oh, I didn't mean to post that second link, but sure I did.
What was it?
The Choose Your Own Adventure Mystery Inspiration Kits again.
Oh, yeah, that's
what we're doing now.
That's what we're doing. Yeah. So, yeah, so let us know what that's about. The mystery inspiration kits are
you can enjoy a mystery smattering of some of the parts and pieces that you guys chose during last night's monthly Choose Your Own Adventure stream. So you guys voted on these strands and components, and Becky is showing some design techniques today with them, but you can you can pre-order a little kit of all these components. It is $14.95, and we will do our best to curate a lovely selection of beads and findings of whatever you've chosen, what you see on the mat. That way you can make your own designs. So
yeah,
there's enough in the pack to create a beautiful design similar to what Becky is creating today. However, pro tip, if there are specific beads that you love and you want to make sure you have a bunch of them, a lot of people order multiple packs just to ensure that they're getting enough of what they want to use for, like, if you have a design in mind. Because what we do, we kind of build these kits backwards. They're price point based rather than quantity based. So because we never know what you guys will choose, like some of the Appetite, those are $70 strands.
Yeah, and they're going to get split equally, so everybody might just get 3.
Yeah. So what we do is we kind of reverse engineer from the prices and kind of work it out that way. So if you guys are choosing stuff that's like really high end one month, you might get fewer beads than if you're choosing some of the lower priced components, you'll get more beads. So It varies. Quantities vary month to month, but we always make sure that there's enough in there to create a
Something
beautiful design like what Becky's made.
Something similar to what I'm doing. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
more if,
Yeah.
if need be.
Yeah. So the Eslon is a la carte, and there are many colors on our website. And the lobster is a la carte, and the spacers are. Those are all on our website if you wanted to get those along with the mystery smattering is just the beads. And this month we're including a lightning charm because
A zigzag.
zigzag is the design element. So yeah. So Eslon. Somebody bought the Eslon last night. What is it? It's not called sky blue, it's whisper blue or something. And yeah,
I'll try to find
she'll
it.
find it. Yeah. Okay, so what I did was I took 2 seed beads, a spacer, and 2 more seed beads, and I did that trick where you can make it a stock bead by stringing it and then looping it around and stringing it again that way. Okay.
Do we think it's morning blue? Blue morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it is. Okay. So we have 5 of them on there. 5 because odd numbers are awesome. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie a knot around this whole thing. I'm going to tie a knot through it and around it. And I'm just going to make a mess of it.
Can't go through it, gotta go around it.
Yeah.
What is that? What am I even
I
saying?
don't know. It sounds like Dora the Explorer.
Maybe.
Yeah. So it made it look like a little donut there, like a little flower. And I'm just going to tie another knot around it. So first I went through it, and now I'm just going around it. Now I got that song in my head, Abby. Thanks. Can't go around it, gotta go through it. I don't know.
That's really funny. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So just be selective about where you put your knot, and there you go. And see how it just makes it stick up like a little.
Oh, it's a little woohoo.
It's a woohoo. Okay. Anyway, and how you tie it makes it look different of where it's gonna sit. Like, let's go back through here like this.
If you use green beads, it could be a leaf. If you use red beads, it could be a cherry.
There you go.
If you use blue beads, it's a woohoo.
What she said. Yeah.
Oh, good. Barbara says it's a children's nursery rhyme.
Oh,
We
okay.
are children here.
We are children.
Appropriate.
Yes.
Hey, do we have any locals watching in chat? There's a chance that we've got some locals in chat. Say hello if you're a local and watching in chat.
I told Angie to watch.
That's cool.
Yeah. I tied a knot in my working yarn. Abby's gonna have to fix that for me.
In your working yarn.
My thread. See, I'm not awake yet. I'm gonna have some coffee.
You guys want to know my trick for getting knots out? And I don't know if it's gonna work or not because we're live and it never works when we're live. But what you want to do is you want to twist the ply tight and then push in. And what that's going to hopefully do is it's going to make the thread smaller. And obviously, I'll have to pick at it over here where my eyeballs are. But that's okay. Thank you. If you twist the ply tight, then the thread gets smaller and the knot gets looser. And then voila, it comes right out. So you'll always twist the ply tighter, like towards the direction of the twist rather than away from the direction of the twist. And then the knot
makes it smaller and it comes undone easier.
Comes out.
Yay.
Awesome. Sue's here. Hi, Sue.
Hi, Sue.
So the reason why I ask if anybody's local is because I want to know if anybody's planning on going to the holiday tree lighting event this Saturday here in Fairview. So you may or may not know that our shopping complex sits right off of the big roundabout across from the mall in Fairview Heights. And they're closing down the roundabout and the 4 blocks surrounding it. Well, one block in each direction.
I tied the woohoo down so it's not a flippy uppy, it's a lay downy.
That's good.
Yeah.
Looks like a turtle.
I like turtles.
So this Saturday, they're doing, they put a big giant Christmas tree in the middle of the roundabout, and they're going to light it up to kick off the holiday season here in Fairview Heights.
Light it up.
So there's going to be food trucks, bounce houses, choirs, other entertainment,
Multiple choirs.
Yeah, there's like a whole schedule of like school choirs, church choirs, like local band kind of
Neat.
things.
Taking their turns.
Yeah,
I hope.
not
Okay,
just like
not at the
wandering
same
around.
time. Okay, yeah.
No, not like random carolers.
Like Lollapalooza, when you have to choose which stage you go to.
Yeah, no. There's gonna be fire pits for like marsh s'mores. I was gonna say marshmallow roasting, but that's
marsh s'mores.
The hot chocolate stands. There's gonna be like giant inflatable snow globes that you can get inside of.
See, that would be fun.
Yeah, and we're gonna be there with the bracelet making stand, so you can make your own DIY gifts or make bracelets for yourself because you deserve it. Yeah. There's gonna be coloring contest kind of thing. I don't know if it's a contest or not. We talked about it being a contest. I don't know how. I never followed up on that. The coloring pages that you can collect at each of the vendors that you can turn in.
Are we gonna have a coloring sheet? Coloring sheet. Did you make one?
No, I didn't. This I think either Ryan or Heather with the city did.
Oh, I wanted to make a coloring sheet. That's like right up my alley.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So yeah, very fun.
I want to color one.
If there's any left, I'll save one for sure, just as like a memento. But
and then you can make copies of that.
Yeah. But we have the whole, like, the Bead Place sponsored the whole circle. So like we're one of the major event sponsors.
Yay!
And they assigned the entire roundabout section to us. So it feels like it's like a Bead Place celebration.
Yeah.
But what I probably said this on stream before. And it's just so stupid, but I'm gonna say I think the city picked us to be the roundabout, the circle section
because they beads are round. Wow,
it makes sense.
Yeah, and that's the first time I've heard this, but I completed her sentence because that's just how silly we are around here. Wow.
Well, and also because the roads go through it. So like we're the bead and like the
roads well, hopefully people don't drive through us. Yeah, but
well, the roads are closed, so
okay. So what I'm gonna do here, if I wanted to, see how I put the daggers on there? Cute. If I wanted to, I could do that trick again where I put the knot back here and I could make this whole thing a little dingle dangle.
That's very cute.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, Sue, I'm sorry that you are grounded, but
you're grounded.
Well, and I hope that your recovery goes smoothly. We'll take a ton of pictures. I had to go buy tables because like all of our extra tables that we use for different trunk shows and like classes and stuff here at the store,
they're being used.
They're all covered with product right now. We just have so much new stuff. That I had to go buy even more tables. So
what I did here real quick is I looped the thread around my finger while I held my finger here in place where I wanted to put the knot, and I slowly put the knot down on it. And so that made the knot like that. So now we have this little fun little almost charm looking with the knot right there, but just one knot's not going to hold that. So I'm going to make one more knot around there, and I will show you how I do that. So the thread is hanging off there. I'm going to put my finger right here, wrap my finger around, and then I'm putting it through there. And then I'm going to put my thread through here. Just an overhand knot. There we go. And then slowly, see how the knot is right there? Slowly let go of my finger and put the knot right where I want it, right there. There we go. And now we have another little hangy doobie. Look at that.
I love it.
Yeah. So that's a fun use of the daggers.
Yes. Sherry says dingle dangles are always welcome, Becky.
Oh, yeah. Duh.
Barbara says that sounds amazing. Becky requesting a coloring page, please.
Oh, yes.
Maybe if I don't know about like design rights and stuff, that maybe if we can convert it to like a PDF, or maybe I can just ask them for a copy of it.
Yeah, ask if we
could
can
do
make
like
it a
a
PDF. Yeah.
download from our website.
Yeah. We'll have digital downloads. I love it.
We have digital downloads available from our website as is.
Oh yeah. We have tutorials, right?
We have patterns that are available for purchase from Melissa Tinsman.
Oh, she's our knitting teacher. She's awesome.
Why can't I think of her name? Melody McDuffie.
Okay.
She sells wire wrapping tutorials through our website.
Yeah, she did a trunk show here.
Yeah.
Before, didn't she?
Somania several times. She's done classes here in store for like the Good Luck dolls. Those are pretty cute.
Yeah.
Other wire wrapping classes. I'm gonna link the tutorials that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Fun. Let's see. I'm going to put one of these pieces of coral on here. I'm not sure if I've used the coral yet.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very pretty. And, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some of this Payne's Gray dyed jade. And then, that's what we'll do. A light blue crystal. And then the gray coral. And then another light blue crystal. What are you laughing at, Abby?
He says, when your beads fall off, it's not funny.
No. That's very sad.
It's very punny because she spelled not with a K.
Oh, okay, now I get it. I thought she was just being sad. No. There we go. Look at that. Cool. So I'm mixing it up. Some of these little sections have patterns to them. Some of them don't. More often than not, they don't. And our new little element this time is these little, we're going to call them dingle dangles. This one is tied down. What did you call it when it was floppy? What did you call it first?
A woohoo.
A woohoo. Okay, so the ones that dangle off can be...
Sorry, I shared the wrong link again. What is happening here?
The one that's hanging down could be a woohoo. And then that'll just have to be a dingle dangle. It's not really dangling, but that's why we call it a dingle dangle. Yeah. Good morning. I'm going to drink some more coffee. Getting scientific here with the dingle dangles.
Very scientific.
Yeah. These vintage. What's the shape called? It's not a bicone. Is it?
Yeah, it's a bicone.
Okay. Vintage bicone. So this, I would call this cornflower, but the company that made the beads, the check glass, they call it cobalt, and that's what Pantone calls cobalt. So apparently I just don't know what cobalt is, but if you look at many other sources, they will say that cobalt is that. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
For our wedding, we got a whole set of cobalt dishes, cups, plates, bowls, all kinds of stuff. That's funny because we didn't even have, we had a shower, but I think somebody just came over and gave us a wedding present. We didn't have a reception or anything because we went to Vegas to get married.
Were they like ceramic?
Or no, were they glass? They're glass. Huh. Yeah, we still have most of them. We didn't break very many. Well, I didn't break very many. I break dishes all the time, but I didn't break many of those. So most of them. Oh, and it's so funny on our I don't want to say honeymoon. We got married there. After our wedding, we went to the hotel where we were staying for dinner at their steakhouse. Oh my gosh, they had a $5.95 steak special. So anyway,
that's wild.
Yeah, so my dad bought dinner for everybody. There were 13 of us. So after that, me and Eric went out to Studio 54 at the MGM, and I had like a $19 drink, whatever. And even back in the year 2000, a $19 drink was, pretty. It's pretty fancy. Yeah. But, I just got married. I'm going to spend $19 on a drink. And it was like a small drink, too. Anyway, for $19, I'm like, I'm going to take the cup. So I still have the cup.
That's funny.
They're not going to miss a cup, right?
They might. I don't know.
Well, yeah. And one more funny about that night. Um, you know how like the first song that people dance to, I think I've told the story on this channel before, but the first song that people dance to at their wedding is like their wedding song. So we didn't have one planned like a lot of couples do. But we were at the Studio 54 at the MGM. And so we're like, well, let's wait for a good song to come on and we'll dance to it. And that'll be our song. And Eric doesn't dance. So he's like, fine, I'll dance to one song just so we can say that we have a song. So we waited through a few songs, and Studio 54, they're playing 70s and 80s. And like, that's my jam. So we waited for it. It was Blondie. He said no. And I forgot what else came on. We were waiting for Duran Duran, but that didn't happen. So finally, Brass Monkey by the Beastie Boys came on, and that is now our wedding song, Brass Monkey by the Beastie Boys. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're fun.
Sherry, why is it healthy? Do you mean just like it's not toxic? Or do you mean like it has health benefits?
What are we talking about?
Sherry says, love cobalt blue glass, and the old pieces are actually healthy to use.
Oh, does it have like mineral properties in it?
Well, the older glass, like cobalt itself is toxic. But when it's in glass, I don't think that that's toxic. But I'm not speaking with any certainty there. Certainly consult your health professionals before taking advice from me.
I'm addicted to you, but I know that you're toxic.
But I know that stuff in like cobalt glass is protected from like the light getting through it and degrading the quality of the product. Like fancy things are stored in dark blue and dark green glass.
Like essential oils or yeah.
But,
well, I have a feeling that our cobalt set of dishes is like Walmart grade. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure that there's actual
not actual cobalt
stuff in it. Yeah. It's cobalt colored. But who knows? Maybe the one from Studio 54 is real cobalt for $19. It better be, but probably not, because there used to be people breaking them all the time on the dance floor. Yeah. But anyway, I'm not bitter at all.
Well, here we go. It says cobalt is a mineral that doesn't get enough attention despite its ability to stimulate systemic antioxidant and anti-inflammatory processes.
I didn't realize that cobalt was a mineral. How did I not know that? I don't know. Yeah. How are we doing on time, Abby?
We have 3 minutes.
Okay. Cool. So eventually I'm going to get a jump ring and put this on a jump ring. And I'll probably add it either right next to my lobster here, or I will add it to the end of the chain that I put on the other end of my design here. So it'll be a little dingle dangle. No, it'll be a real dangle. And that'll be cute. I'm pretty excited about that.
Look how pretty cobalt is, Becky.
Oh.
So it's like a metal, and then when it's
nice. When it's ground up, then it's blue.
Well, depending on different states of it.
Yeah.
That's not real cobalt. That's
a fake crystal
picture.
with an AB coating on it. Yeah. It's pretty though. Yeah. Nice. I was trying to think, what have I not used yet?
That's lapis lazuli. Don't trust Google Images, guys.
No. I think I've used everything on the table here. I'm trying to use at least one of everything in my design while I'm on with you guys. And then I'm going to take these home and finish this tonight. And then probably next Tuesday or so is when we'll start processing the orders for the smatterings. Maybe before then. We'll see.
Probably before then. Because we're running on a tight schedule right now with trying to get everything done. So
yeah.
There's going to be more early mornings and more late nights for us. The elves have to work at the North Pole to be in time for the holiday season.
We're doing things zip, zap, zop.
Yeah.
We're trying.
I'm not going to zop. I'm going to zip and I'm going to zap.
But not zop?
But I'm for sure not going to zop.
Okay. Well, deal. I can do the zopping for you.
Okay, great.
You can do the zipping and zooming
better than I do.
And we all have our own skills. We all have our own skills. And I put another thing on there, spacer.
Becky's the designated zapper.
I'm the zapper. Yeah. Anyway, on that
Okay.
note, let's go back to face
Go back
cam.
to face cam. Hi, you can see half of my face. Hello. This was fun. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you're watching on YouTube, heart it. If you're watching on Facebook, share it with anyone who you think might enjoy it.
With spirit fingers.
With spirit fingers. We will see you next Wednesday. I
Wednesday.
was gonna say Thursday. We'll see you next Thursday also, but we'll see you next Wednesday for Fun Pack.
Fun pack.
Yes. And then
Yes.
we'll see you next Friday for the great. Well, yeah. So Wednesday and Thursday for Fun Pack, and then we'll see you next Friday for the Great D Stash, and then we'll see you in
Yes.
person at the lighting event this Saturday, the holiday tree lighting event here in
Yeah.
Derby Heights.
And today we have open tables because it's Thursday.
We do. What? We
We
don't
have-
have open.
We almost have an open table.
We have part of an open table.
If you come, we'll make space for you. Promise.
Yeah. Well, we have some open tables, just
Yeah.
not like the big one that we normally have.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, everybody. Bye.